There have been plenty of great athletes throughout the years in sports. On today's episode, me and GC are going to be breaking down all of the GOATs in sports from the 21st century and placing them on a tier list. If we don't agree on where to place them, we have James, who's going to be telling us each athlete, and he's going to break the tie.
21st century, in my eyes, has been the best era of sports ever. This is going to be so tough. James, start it off for us.
Let's start it out with Kobe Bean Bryant.
Oh my God, that's a big name to start it off.
Yeah, and a great athlete, very athletic. I think we start off, we put him in tier 1. Top. We put him at the top. It's
Wes.
Kobe.
I know it's Mamba mentality, West, but there has to be better names on this list. I'm sorry. I know he's a GOAT, West, but there's got to be better names on this list.
Bro, the accolades. How many rings? 5?
5 rings, and he has a
rings.
couple Olympic golds too.
Oh, that's an automatic
I
one.
think I'm going to have to put him at 2, West, just because of the sole factor that I know there's going to be bigger names on this list. Better GOATs, West. There's better GOATs than Kobe Bryant in other sports. You know that for a fact. You know that.
You have a point.
Let's slot him in at number 2. Let's save our tier 1s for absolute GOATs. Let's slot him in at number 2. Hear me out. Hear me out on this.
I hear you out because there is Jordan and LeBron who we could put over him.
You understand?
So, yeah, we'll put him
And
in.
alongside a lot of other athletes, Wes.
We'll start off with Kobe in the 2.
Kobe Bean Bryant, number 2. James, you agree with us?
I agree with you guys 100% because next up we got a real tier 1 with Lionel Messi.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's an auto.
Very self-explanatory, guys. Very self-explanatory.
Lionel Messi
Tier 1.
is either the best, if not the second
Wes,
best.
this
in
is
his
the
sport
greatest
all time.
guy. The greatest guy to ever put on a pair of soccer cleats is Lionel Messi. We could both agree on that. It's both of our favorite player, right?
It's him or Ronaldo. It's tough. It's up in the air.
Yeah.
We'll save that for another episode,
Yeah.
but he's guaranteed top tier. We have to put him in number 1.
Tier 1, Leo Messi.
Next up we got Simone Biles.
Wow. Completely big turnaround. Complete gymnastics.
I think we have to put her at number 1 too, bro.
Another one.
I'm telling you, this girl, when you think gymnastics,
Fudge,
Simone Biles, it's automatic GOAT. Like she achieved it, bro. She did the what was her move called in the Olympics? The triple Biles.
Yeah, the crazy. I know she's
by far the
great gymnastics, great Olympian, but
she put it on the map.
I know, Wes, but I believe that the tier 1 spot has to be reserved for athletes that no one could ever copy ever again.
Well, bro,
I believe that in the future there could be another Olympian in the future that could repeat what Simone Biles is doing. You don't, but you
Impossible, bro.
Wes,
The amount of gold medals she's won, and she's done it, I think, in 3 different Olympics, bro. Come on.
I know, Wes. I know.
I think even longer.
I'm
if
sorry.
I'm not
I got it. You're sticking with number 1 on this.
I'm sticking with number 1. When you think gymnastics GOAT, it's her, and there's nobody else. There's literally no one else.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I just think that she's a top tier 2.
No,
she's at the top of the tier 2, Wes.
No,
tier 1 is for absolute GOATs. I believe that her records will be beaten one day in the Olympics.
How?
Bro, Wes, it's gonna happen. I'm telling you. I don't know. Like, whatever.
This
James,
is a GOAT.
Just to
James,
chime in here, Wes.
Yeah.
You think she's on the same tier as LeBron James and Lionel Messi, the GOATs of
In
GOATs?
her respective sport, by far. She's literally the LeBron James of gymnastics. But there's no Jordan.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to agree with Wes.
You know what? Honestly, Wes, you're making me sit on late today. I gotta agree with you.
gotta put her at
you're
number
right.
1.
It's the GOAT of gymnastics. Yeah.
Her nickname is GOAT. Like, it's Simone GOAT Biles.
Yeah.
Bro, come on.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a top tier.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's
Okay.
throw her in at number 1. Next up, we got the quarterback Peyton Manning.
Ooh, I'm smelling a bit lower here.
But Laura, I'm not even spelling a 2 over here. If I'm gonna be honest.
3.
I think I'm spelling a tier 3 because he had a great career, won a Super Bowl. He has the records for the most passing touchdowns in the season, most passing yards in the season. I
Yeah,
believe.
but he's not the greatest
He's not the
at his position in his respective sport.
You think he's top 5 all time NFL quarterbacks?
I would have to give him top 5. Yeah,
Top 5 on it.
not top 3 though. You can't put him.
No, I
top
can't
3.
put him in the top 3 debate. I agree, but I think I think I'm slotting in Peyton Manning at tier 3 just because of his accolades and what he's accomplished in the NFL.
Great accomplishments. He's not a 1. He's not a 2.
No,
We have to put him in
I would
3.
maybe even feel a 4.
No.
tier 4.
Now we're getting a bit too disrespectful. He has some strong
But
records.
Wes, you have to understand that this list is full of like all-time GOATs. You understand? So we're gonna have to slot some of the guys in a lower tier because it's all gonna be guys. We're gonna be like, no, we have to put him in 1, 2, or 3. I think Peyton Manning, we gotta slot him in at 4 because he was a great quarterback. He has some nice records. He has a chip, but he's not like you think about GOAT of football. You're not thinking like Peyton Manning. You know what I mean? You think about like Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, other quarterbacks or other players.
Montana.
You know what I mean? Like Peyton Manning, he's maybe in the top 5, top 7 debate for best quarterbacks.
Could we
of all
even
time.
debatably like put him at number 5? Like,
Wait, am I making you understand though? I think we've got to put him in at tier 4 because it's Peyton Manning at the end of the day, Wes. Can't disrespect him that much.
He has some NFL records that are serious.
And also, guys, we don't know the names that are coming up yet on this list, so we don't know what's coming. So I think we got to start him in at tier 4, Wes.
Play it safe. I think that's respectable.
James, you
Number 4.
agree?
Gotta agree there. GC, you brought up some valid points.
Thank you.
He's at tier 4.
Thank you.
Next up, we're going with hockey. We got the grade 8, Alex Ovechkin.
Wow, he has the most goals all
Most
time.
goals
in the
all
NHL.
time. Stanley Cup champion. Like probably 8 Rocket Richard trophies. Rocket Richard trophy for guys that don't know. Most goals in the league by a hockey player.
I don't know if I would put him that high though, just because of like when you think GOAT of hockey, you're thinking.
I'm not
like,
thinking Alex Ovechkin,
you
the
know
greatest
what I mean?
goal scorer of all time.
Yeah.
But I'm not thinking greatest hockey player of all time.
Yeah, because
You know what
there's
I mean?
Gretzky, there's McDavid nowadays. That
Yeah. Am I crazy to say I want to slot him in at tier 5? Is that crazy?
No, it's not crazy.
It's not
Because if we
crazy.
put Peyton Manning at 4,
He's around. I think he's a bit less than Peyton Manning.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
like
He has
for
the
the
most goals of
NHL.
all time. He also has a lot of games played. He's been in the league since 2003, 2004. So one Stanley Cup, obviously a lot of Rocket Richards. He scores goals, but I think I'm gonna go with tier 5.
yeah, I think tier 5 for Ovi is the place to
Perfect.
put him. What
James?
do you think?
I agree with you guys. It's very respectable. There's been better players. Next up, let's move it to tennis. One of the GOATs, Novak Djokovic.
This is
Wow.
gonna be tough, man.
Mr. Consistent.
Most Wimbledons of all time, I believe, or
I-
one of the most. He's probably the most trophies ever, I think.
Would you put this guy in number 1? I think
Wes,
low-key
I
he
don't
might
know
be a
if
1.
we could. I believe there's gonna be other tennis guys on this list, but I don't believe that we could put any of them in tier 1 because of the sole factor that there's 3. Like there's probably Nadal and probably Federer are gonna be on this list as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
And even if you think women's, there's probably Serena Williams.
you know what I mean? So I don't know if we could just put because there's not one consensus GOAT of
Yeah,
tennis.
he's not like the face of tennis.
I think we're gonna. I think all these tennis guys we're gonna have to slot them in at 3 and number 4 because if there was such good competition at the same
I
time.
don't know about all of them. I feel like Djokovic is like kind of a standout though. Like especially in our generation.
They've all. I understand what you're saying, Wes, but they've all had incredible careers. You know what I mean? There's not one better than the other. He didn't. I'm sorry, maybe a bit more than the others, but he didn't stand out crazy compared to Nadal and Federer compared to their careers.
You would
know what
say
I mean?
they're better?
Not better, but you probably Djokovic has the edge. You're right, but I would say like with accolades and with trophies won and with Wimbledons and French Opens and all that stuff, it all comes down to the same thing. I believe, even if one of them has 1 or 2 more.
So where would you put him exactly? 3?
I would think I would slot him in at 3, Djokovic.
I think it's respectable at 3.
Yeah.
Just because, yeah, like you said, he's not really like the face of tennis.
Yeah, he was, but at the same time, there was Nadal and Federer too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's tough. It's tough to slot those guys in at the 1 and number 2 spot.
And now even especially towards the end of his career, there's Alcaraz who's really taking over.
Yeah.
Sinner.
Yannick Sinner.
Yeah, we got to put him at 3.
Put him at 3. Let's go,
I
baby.
agree, guys. There's so much competition in the tennis world. Next up, let's go with Patrick Mahomes.
Patty Mahomes. Everyone was quick to jump the ship and
Yeah.
call him a GOAT
Yeah.
really early on in his career.
He's honestly his last season he got hurt. Had a
Yeah.
pretty bad season. First time Kansas City has made the playoffs, I believe, since he's been the quarterback of the Chiefs.
We put Peyton Manning at 4. If we're basing it off that, I don't think he's achieved more than Peyton Manning.
No, well, he's won more rings. Wes.
He's won more rings, but when you look at records like set in the NFL,
Yeah.
Peyton Manning clears him by far.
Yeah, he's also had a longer career than Mahomes, so we can't really judge it. But I know what you're saying. I think we got to start in Mahomes at 5 here.
Yeah.
I think I got to start him in at 5, West. Just because his career's not over yet. He's still probably in his peak of his career.
I think low-key I would put him in the same boat as Peyton Manning in the 4, because when you think of new gen NFL, like he's the face of the NFL.
I understand what you're
He
saying.
has the most bulls of the new era,
Yeah.
for quarterbacks.
But I don't know if he's the best quarterback in the NFL, West. I don't know.
I think he is. Yeah.
Healthy Patrick Mahomes probably, but
Yeah.
I feel like the last couple of years he's been hurt and he hasn't been.
I wouldn't put him at
performing
5. I would put him in the same spot as Peyton Manning, because there's also potential to pass Peyton Manning. You know, like,
Yeah, for
it's-
sure.
It's neck and neck already.
For
and
sure, but we're talking about right now, Wes. That's why I want to put him at 5, but we disagree on this. You're gonna
Yeah.
put him at 4. I put him at 5. James.
Just to chime in here, Wes, I think I'm going to have to agree with GC over here. Put him tier 5, because if his career ended today,
Yeah.
career for career, we're taking Peyton Manning right now. So right
but not
now,
by much. Not by
Not
much.
by
by
much.
much. You're right.
He's not in the same tier if their careers ended today. But I agree he will overtake him one day. To change it up, let's go to tennis. We got Roger Federer.
I see Roger Federer, another one.
Would you put him at 2? I think we could put him at 2.
No, Wes, I said that the tennis, it's hard to put at the number 1 and number 2 spot because of there's so many guys that are considered the GOATs of tennis. You know what I mean? So it's hard.
I think Federer is low key more legacy than Djokovic.
Yeah, he has a bigger legacy, but also back then he was like since Djokovic came in, like it was Federer versus Nadal. Then after Djokovic came in, so back then before Djokovic was in the picture, it was kind of like easy. It was winning a lot of them. You know what I mean?
It was very dominant.
It's kind of like Alcaraz and Sinner right now are always in the finals against each other. Like it's not even a point to watch.
But I think there was a very good stretch where he was the actual face of tennis. Like Federer was really.
Right. You're right.
So would you maybe put him one slot higher?
I would put him one slot higher, I believe. Yeah.
Putting Federer in the 2?
I'm gonna agree with you on this.
I think it's good.
That's fair. Next up, let's change it up to swimming. Michael Phelps.
Oof.
Wow, this guy, most gold medals.
This is 7-time Olympian we're talking about.
This is a consensus one,
Consensus one.
No choice.
No choice. Michael Phelps, greatest swimmer. Records will never be beaten, I believe. Or if they'll be beaten, probably hundreds of years, won't be here anymore. So
it was a historic run.
For our day and age, Michael Phelps is the greatest swimmer of all time.
It was generational. We were watching like legacy in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
Greatness at its peak.
Yeah.
That's the biggest peak I think we'll ever see in a sport.
Mm-hmm.
No one ever comes close to that dominance in their respective sport.
I agree with you, Wes.
He completely cleared. We have to put him at number 1.
Michael Phelps, number 1, baby.
Consensus, boys. I agree.
GOAT.
Next up, we got the KD files. Kevin Durant.
Oof. I think this is an auto 5.
Yeah, this is a 5, Wes, but it could have been a 4. But
it still could be.
He's definitely, I think, personally, he's probably the greatest scorer of all time.
Yeah, but if he gets another ring, I would probably put him at 4.
Yeah.
But just because of, like, all the backlash, like, you know...
The KD files.
He's always in the media.
Yeah, he's always, people call him a snake. They've been calling him a snake his whole career.
Yeah, the move to the Warriors just got him, like, a lot of slander to his name.
Yeah.
And people say that's the main reason why he won a ring was because he ring chased, so...
Let's put him at number 5.
We have to put him at
This is
number
a
5.
simple 5.
Let's go. Next up, we got the Brazilian magician, Ronaldinho.
Wow, what could have been. This is unfortunately, I think, another 5.
Yeah, it's so hard because he's probably the greatest Brazilian to ever play soccer.
Yeah,
midfielder Brazilian. Sorry,
but his peak ended way too early.
Yeah.
Way too short-lived.
I definitely everybody would have loved to see more Ronaldinho. He was magic on the field, but like you said, early career.
His heights were just too short-lived.
Yeah.
He could have had the potential to be insane, but he wasn't dialed in throughout like the majority of his career, which is unfortunate.
Gotta agree with you that.
We have to put him in tier 5.
Tier 5, let's go. Tier 5, that's an easy tier 5 again.
Next up, Wes, we got your boy, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, I think this is...
no bias, Wes, come on.
No bias, I think it's a tier 4.
That's fair.
Same spot as Peyton Manning.
I'd
but
say
like,
they're literally
he's literally a bit better, though.
Yeah.
I would say he's a bit better than Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
But not by much. So I would put him in the tier 4.
Yeah, honestly, that's a pretty easy tier 4. Wes, he's not a tier 5. Obviously, has a better career than Patrick Mahomes, and he's alongside Peyton Manning. I would put him at 4 as well.
Yeah. Best throw of the football ever, though.
Yeah, that's for sure. 100%.
Next up, let me just remind you guys, so far we've gone through 12 players. You've put 3 in tier 1. Okay? Mm-hmm. Next up, we got Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt, wow. I think this is another number 1.
His records will never be beaten.
He's the fastest man ever of all time.
Usain Bolt is going down in the history books, Wes. This is a tier 1. I'm sorry.
You have to put Usain Bolt.
This is an absolute tier 1. If we put him tier 2, it's absolutely blasphemous. We got to put him at tier 1.
Yeah, you can't have a GOAT tier list without putting Usain Bolt in the top tier.
Yeah. James, you agree?
Move on. Yeah, I completely agree with you guys. Tier 1. He's in a tier of his own.
Perfect.
Next up, we're going to MLB. We got Derek Jeter.
Wow.
Another legend. Wow, Yankees legend.
Yeah, he's won some World Series. I think we have to put him at like tier 3, bro. He was very dominant. He was the face of the Yankees like organization.
Yeah.
Long stretch.
I still believe that there's better baseball players than Derek Jeter was, though. That there was than Derek Jeter. My bad.
Like who?
So, Barry Bonds, for example.
But he was on roids.
Shohei Ohtani.
No.
Wes, come on. Shohei Ohtani is the best player to ever play baseball, Wes. Come on. It's not even a question. He signed a $700 million contract.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Come on,
I would put him
like that's.
over
I would even put Shohei in like tier 3, tier 2. So I think Derek Jeter is a tier 4 player.
Tier 4.
Tier 4.
Yeah, I think that's respectable.
If we're doing a pyramid, on just MLB players, he's a tier 2, right?
Yeah.
But now this is all-time GOATs edition West. We got to start him in at tier 4.
Yeah, because Ohtani's probably coming up.
Yeah.
I agree.
Next up, let's go back to the NBA with the chef, Steph Curry.
Steph Curry, man.
Wow, greatest shooter of all time.
He changed the game. He's won chips.
Yeah.
I think this is a 2. We put Kobe in 2. We got to put Steph Curry in 2. It's not far off.
I don't know, man. It's Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant status. That's the thing. You know what I mean?
I think so.
Has he reached Kobe Bryant level?
I think so. Greatest shooter of all time.
I'm trying to think whatever.
He's won rings. He won rings when KD left.
So you're saying he's the 4th best basketball player of all time, or top 5? Steph Curry.
Put him in the top 10, yeah, for sure. Maybe not top 5, but he's the best at his position by far. Best shooter of all time.
I think I'm gonna have to put him in tier 3, Wes.
No.
I don't think he's at Kobe Bryant's level yet.
How?
Okay, he is probably in the shooting, but Kobe Bryant, like the mentality, the what he brought to outside of the game. You know what I mean? He revolutionized the game of basketball. So did Steph Curry, but
yeah.
Kobe Bryant had a bigger impact on the game of basketball than Steph Curry.
I don't know about that one.
I'm gonna have to start him in a tier 3, Wes. I believe he's not a tier 2 yet.
This man changed the game, bro.
He did.
Everybody's
agree,
chucking threes now, trying to be like Curry, bro.
Yeah, you're right, but I think I gotta start him in at tier 3 because I think there's better players on this list.
That's crazy.
James,
To chime in here, Wes, you're not gonna like it. I agree with GC on this one.
Let's
the
go.
thing with Kobe and Curry never made an All-NBA defensive team. He's been a defensive liability. So in GOAT tier, I don't think he's on the same level of Kobe all time. But yes, he did change the game of basketball. But he's at tier 3.
let's go.
Next up, let's go to golf. Let's go with Tiger Woods on this one.
Wow, Tiger Woods. He had the craziest stretch, dominance in his sport, peaked for a long time.
So now if we're gonna put, because we already have 4 tier 1s here, West. So if we're gonna put him at tier 1, okay,
Yeah.
we gotta know is Tiger Woods the greatest golfer of all time?
By far. He clears everybody.
That's the thing. I think we're gonna have to put him at tier 1 again.
Yeah, because the records are probably not ever going to be beaten. Let's be realistic here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I've never seen a golfer be that dominant for that long in my life.
But there was also a lot of stuff on the side with the girls.
Towards the end, yeah, but that doesn't change the greatness in the sport.
It doesn't change the greatness in the sport, but it rubs me the wrong way, Wes. It really rubs me the wrong way, and for that reason, bro, Tiger Woods, a lot of younger people and golfers looked up to him. Then when that happened, there was a lot of speculation around him. He was probably going to go to jail.
Not the best role model. That's for sure.
I think just for that, I have to put him at number 2.
Really?
Because of the influence he had when everything happened, I'm putting it in tier 2. Sorry.
I see where you're coming from. I'm going to agree with you.
Yeah.
He wasn't the best role model, but
great golfer, probably one of the greatest golfers of all time.
It's a stain. It's a stain.
It's not only on the golf course, which you have to think about. It's outside of the golf course as well.
Yeah,
and that includes all sports.
It's a stain on the legacy for sure. We gotta put him at tier 2.
Put him at tier 2.
I agree. Another career coming up. We got Jon Bones Jones.
Wow. Yeah, but you see, it's kind of different with these UFC guys because
I believe that there could be a better UFC guy than Jon Jones in the future.
Yeah, but these UFC guys, they're fighting, bro, for a living. So, yes, there's a lot of controversy outside, but, bro, what do you expect? These guys are animals.
They're animals, Wes, I agree. But still, outside of the octagon, you can't be putting your hands on other people, per se. Sure. So, and Jon Jones is, right now, he's the GOAT. Well, a lot of people consider him the GOAT. I find there's a thin line between him, Khabib, and obviously Makhachev, and there's going to be other great rising stars in the UFC for a long time.
Yeah, you have a point, and there was some
steroid use in there. I'm going to start him in. I think I'm going to start him in at tier 3 or tier 4.
Wow.
Why, you think that's too low?
I think that's too low. I think tier 2 is the spot to go. I like a tier 2.
Convince me.
I just think this man's so dominant, bro. How many wins does he have?
27. 27 and 1, but the one, it was because of the 90-degree elbow.
Yeah.
So.
And that should have been a win.
Okay, I'm gonna agree with you here. We're gonna put him at 2.
You're gonna put him at 2?
Yeah, we're gonna put Jon Jones at number 2.
Jon Jones is a straight 2. Let's move it up to Serena Williams.
Another tennis.
Serena Williams. Do you think she is the face of women's tennis?
It was her and her sister Venus.
Yeah, but she cleared Venus.
She cleared Venus, yeah, but
Is this a tier 1?
It's because I'm thinking, Wes.
low-key a tier
I'm
1.
thinking if you're putting Serena Williams or you're putting Arina Sabalenka one-on-one in their primes, who's winning? And I doubt Sabalenka's on this list. I doubt Sabalenka's on this list because she's still playing.
I think Serena Williams would smoke.
No, I don't think so, Wes. I think Sabalenka puts up a good fight. Maybe Serena Williams wins, but I think it's a good fight.
Prime Serena Williams.
Prime Serena Williams versus prime Arina Sabalenka right now in her prime, unbeatable. Or maybe she lost last one, but whatever. She's practically unbeatable.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna slaughter it at 3 here, Wes.
At 3?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to slaughter it at 3.
I'm smelling a 1.
You're
bro.
putting Serena Williams at 1.
She's the GOAT of tennis for women, bro. Like, I can't think of another fucking GOAT.
Okay, at 3 is a bit harsh. I'm gonna put her at 2. Sorry.
At 2?
I'm gonna put her at 2. James.
I gotta agree with. I don't think she's a tier 1. She's not on a LeBron, a Messi level. She's not. I think she can be overtaken one day.
Bro, tell me one other female tennis like that's better, like or
At
even
this
close.
point, no, there's no one right now. But who's ever gonna touch Lionel Messi?
No one.
Who's ever gonna touch Usain Bolt? I think these guys, tier 1, are untouchable, but she could be touched. That's the way I see it. I gotta put her tier 2. She's still a GOAT, don't get me wrong, but she's a tier 2 in my eyes. I hate to disagree, Wes.
Put her at tier 2.
Wes, he's after you today, bro. He's freaking after you, bro.
Let's move it on to the MLB. Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani should probably go in the 3.
Two World Series already.
Yeah.
$700 million contract. Has a translator. That guy's a beast.
Yeah, he could play 2
60
positions.
home runs, 50 home runs a season, plays 2 positions. You don't see that, Wes.
Yeah,
It's the first.
he's a
This is
great
the first
pitcher.
we ever seen.
Great pitcher, great batter. It's never.
This is the first we've ever seen of this, Wes.
Yeah,
This
never
this
been
is
seen before.
absolutely alien-like creature that we're seeing right now in the game of baseball. I love watching Shohei Ohtani. I wish we could put him higher than 3, but I think you're right. We gotta start him in at 3.
Yeah, just because
his career's not over yet.
It's
Maybe at
still
the end of his
very
career, it could be number 1 or number 2, a tier 1 or tier 2. But as of right now in his career, I'm gonna put him at 3.
Yeah, it's still really early. I think he could win some more chips though, and he's probably gonna move up later on in his career.
Yeah.
As he wins more.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you guys. He could potentially be a tier 1 one day. But let's move it on to Rafael Nadal.
My God, all 3. I even called the West. All 3 were on this list.
Yeah. So Nadal, I think low
He was the bottom of the 3, West.
I think that works. I was about to say 3. I was about to say
He was. I'm saying he was number 3 out of the big 3, out of Djokovic, Federer, and Nadal. I think he's number 3. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I was gonna say probably tier 3, just because he was really dominant. He put up great matchups versus Federer.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He was one of the only guys who kept it close.
Like I said, Wes, for these tennis, it's so hard because they're all so dominant and they won multiple
Yeah, but he's
championships.
not the face. He's not
He
the
was
face
never
of
the
tennis.
he was never the face of tennis.
He's not
'cause
the greatest.
I would even put him at tier 4, Wes, over here.
No. That's getting a bit too crazy.
Just to remind you guys put Djokovic tier 3 and Federer tier 2.
We gotta put him tier 4, Wes. He's the bottom of the 3, Wes.
I think him and Djokovic are low key like neck and neck though. That's why
I think Djokovic has the upper advantage, Wes. People
No.
say that Djokovic is the greatest of all time. They're not saying that Nadal is the greatest of all time. You know what I mean? Because Nadal was in the Federer era.
Yeah.
Let's start him in at tier 4 over here. Let's start him in at tier 4. Agree with me on this.
I don't know. I think it's a bit crazy. I think I'm gonna stick to tier 3.
Tier 3, okay. James.
Wes, I'm sorry I'm not out to get you today, but I can agree. He was never considered the best of the 3. He was always considered the 3rd, but he's a generational fucking talent, but he was always considered the 3rd, so we gotta put him a tier below in tier 4. Again, I'm not against you today, I'm just saying how it is. Next up, let's move to Floyd Money Mayweather.
Oh, Floyd. Wow.
I think I've been being too generous, so I'm gonna be a bit harsh on Floyd. I think some of his wins were kind of like blasphemous because he was just wasting time.
Yeah, even the cheap shot, he got the guy when he went to say sorry.
Yeah, he not the most impressive athlete. Like the record is impressive,
Like
yes,
tied to like Logan Paul even, no? Didn't they like draw?
no, I was but that's an exhibition. You can't really look at that.
Yeah, I know for sure.
But I just think that I wasn't too impressed. Like the record's impressive, but he kind of like outsmarted his way to get it. It's kind of like stat padding in
You're
NBA.
right, 100%.
Like I'd be more scared of fighting prime Mike Tyson than prime Floyd for
100%.
sure.
Oh, 100%.
Floyd is probably better technical.
Yeah.
But when we're talking about like scary, like a guy's gonna take your head
I think
off.
prime Mike Tyson, Wes, you have to go into the fight knowing like you're probably gonna die. You know what I mean? Like realistically.
So I would probably put Floyd in like 4. As crazy as it sounds.
It's not crazy. I agree with you. I would maybe even put him at 5 because I believe that like you said, he probably has the best record of all time. He's considered the greatest of our generation because of the 50-0 record or whatever he has. I forget the record exactly, but there were scarier and more vicious fighters out there.
Yeah.
In boxing history, so I would even put him at tier 5, Wes, I think.
For real?
Yeah.
No, I think it's a bit too harsh, tier 5.
Okay.
I'm going to stick to tier 4.
Okay, I'll agree with you on this. We'll go to tier 4 together.
Tier 4?
Tier 4.
Thank God you guys agreed because I was about to disagree with Wes and put him tier 5.
Wow.
But now let's move it on to the most famous man on the planet Earth, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Wow.
This is tough. This is
man.
tough.
This is so tough.
And we put Messi at 2.
No, you guys put Messi at tier 1.
Wow. See, I was thinking of putting Ronaldo tier 2, low-key.
Me too, Wes. He's. It's because tier 1 is supposed to be. They're supposed to be like for one sport. You know what I mean? So like the GOAT of soccer is Messi.
Yeah.
We can't put both in tier 1 because tier 1 is reserved for the GOAT of the sport. Realistically, right?
Yeah.
So. Like, even when it comes out, like, I don't know if LeBron James or Michael Jordan's going to be on this list, but we're going to have to save one for tier 1 and we're going to have to put the other one in tier 2, realistically. So,
I don't know.
That's the thing. So, when they come, we're going to talk about that. But for now, I'm saying, like you said, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
The greatest goal scorer of all time. The second greatest soccer player in the history of football. Soccer. I have to start him in at tier 2, Wes.
I don't know. I think low-key he's won too much, bro.
He
And it was always Messi, Ronaldo for Ballon d'Ors. We can't put Messi at 1.
But Wes, you have
and
to
Ronaldo
understand that I know it's like this. It's neck and neck. But, well, not really. I find Messi has the advantage, especially that he won the World Cup. So
Yeah, but Portugal could maybe win this upcoming one. We don't know.
nah, maybe they actually
Yeah,
have
they
a very
probably
have
have
a
a
stacked
really good
team. You're
team.
right. Yeah, they're stacked. But that's a conversation for when Portugal wins the World Cup. Right now, I think Messi isn't clear Ronaldo, but it's a good advantage over Ronaldo. I'm gonna have to put him at 2.
I'm sticking with 1. We can't put him at 2, bro.
I can't wait to hear what
It's too
James says on this one.
disrespect.
I'm sorry, Wes. We're going to have to put Ronaldo at tier 2 because if you're a GOAT, Wes, agree with me here. If you're a GOAT, it means you won everything in your respective sport. Ronaldo has not won everything yet. If he wins the World Cup, he's undisputed tier 1. Without that World Cup, we got to put him tier 2. I think it's Messi and everyone's second to Messi.
I think that's crazy.
And this is me saying this, Ronaldo's my GOAT. Until he wins that World Cup, we just can't put him out. Tier 1 of GOATs of GOATs.
This is all backwards. It's all backwards to me.
James, you hate him today, bro.
I'm sorry, Wes. I just see Ronaldo as a tier 2. People might disagree
I'm just
with
lost. I'm just completely lost right now. Who's next?
me. Next up, we got Sid the Kid, Sidney Crosby.
Sidney Crosby. Okay, you lead the way on this one.
Sid the Kid. If you guys don't watch hockey, Sidney Crosby was a mentor and a legend for guys that are me and Wes's age, around the age of 24, 25. We grew up watching this guy, but 3-time Stanley Cup champion, 2-time Olympic gold, and he just won the silver last week. This is tough, man. This is so tough. I would love to put him higher than 3, but I don't think I could, Wes.
I would put him at 3.
I think I have to slot in Sidney Crosby on the number 3 spot. And it's a bit harsh to say that we put Ovechkin at 5 because it was always Ovechkin and Crosby. But
Yeah.
Crosby was the better all-around player, the better winner. He's top 5 GOATs of all time in hockey. I think I'm going to put him in
Yeah,
in
he's
tier.
literally right behind me right now, like right there.
Do you agree with me, Wes, on this tier 3?
Yeah, I think we gotta put him at tier 3.
Tier 3. Let's
Tier
go.
3 for Sid the Kid.
Let's go, baby.
That's very fair. I agree there. Next up, let's go with Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds.
Steroid user again.
Yeah, I think we have to put him in tier 5.
Nah, I'm
Loki,
putting him in
just
tier 5.
because of the whole steroids, like all that controversy. I know what he did was great in his sport. He was banging home runs left, right, and center.
Wes, me too. I could bang home runs if I was on all those steroids.
I don't know about that.
I'm saying if I was Barry Bonds.
But I think it's just a big stain. Like, we have to put him in tier 5.
I agree with you 100%.
It's not fair to the game. You have to play clean. That's just what it is. Who knows? Maybe if he wasn't taking those steroids,
Probably
he
be at
wouldn't.
tier 1 right now.
No, I'm saying if he wouldn't have taken those steroids, he probably wouldn't have been as great as
Oh, that's for sure. 100%.
how we ended up.
For
You know,
sure.
it could have for sure.
He still would have been great, I think, but he wouldn't have been considered an all-time
Yeah,
GOAT.
I think it played a big factor in why he was just so dominant.
I agree.
We gotta put him in tier 5. We don't condone cheating.
Tier 5.
Next up, speaking of cheaters, Wes, we got the GOAT of the NFL, Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. I'm not too high on Tom Brady. A lot of cheating.
Like,
Deflategate.
other than the Flightgate.
Spygate.
What else? Gate, bro. Another gate in there.
I think that's the only 2 gates that there was. But yeah, look, Bill Belichick got snubbed by the Hall of Fame for his own sport. If the NFL is doing that to Bill Belichick, I can't give Brady his flowers and put him high.
Wes,
I would put Brady low-key tier 4.
What? No, you're joking.
I'm going to put him tier 4.
Come on, Wes.
Because when you think NFL
James, this guy's serious?
When you think NFL GOATs, you really think like Brady automatic.
Wes, okay, Wes, let's do a survey, okay?
Yeah.
I want to go to 100 people downtown Montreal.
Yeah.
And 100 people and say, who is the GOAT of the NFL National Football League?
Yeah.
Who is the GOAT? I want to see what 100 people say. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady.
Okay, so maybe just for that, we could put him in 3, but I think the cheating...
Wes, come on, bro. He's a GOAT of the sport. He has to be number 1, bro.
Nah, bro, the guy cheated, bro. The guy cheated, bro, big time. Bro, if we're putting Barry Bonds in 5, he's considered the GOAT of MLB. If Brady's the GOAT of
He wasn't on steroids. He didn't cheat himself. Whatever. The deflated football, it's a big conspiracy, Wes.
No, he got suspended, bro. The NFL...
How long?
I think it was like 8 games.
It was 8 games.
8 games. They were deflating balls, and he was throwing them. He was getting used to throwing deflated balls. It's pretty fucked up. It's a stain, bro. It's a stain. It's a stain.
Gee, I gotta agree with Wes.
Tier 4.
No, not tier 4, but no one in tier 1 was a cheater, nor did they take PEDs. Tom Brady.
Okay, can we meet in the middle?
Tier 3? Tier 3?
Or you want to go tier 4? Just because you brought up some really good valid points, I'm going to agree with whatever you choose, other than tier 5, because it's absolutely blasphemous.
I'll go tier 3 just for a sole fact that we were saying, like, I guess he's the consensus GOAT when people think of NFL, but...
Because tier 4, you have to take into account, we have Aaron Rodgers and Peyton Manning. So is he better than both of them? Taking out the cheating.
Yeah, he's greater for sure.
He's greater legacy, more
greater legacy, yeah.
So let's put him at tier 3.
Tier 3.
That's fair.
Okay.
Let's
Next
go.
up, we got the king, LeBron James.
LeBron James.
A lot of people aren't gonna like this. I think
we have to put him tier 1. It's an automatic. He's a freak of nature. The top 2 at his sport. Face of NBA.
So now, yeah, I know.
From 2004 when he got drafted to 2026, the current day.
No, to last year I would say.
No, he's still the face of the NBA.
Oh yeah, face of the NBA. Yeah, for sure.
It's not even close.
I thought you say like dominant, like.
But dominance. We're not going to ever see 10 straight finals or however many. I think it was 10, 12, something like that.
Yeah, you're right.
We're never going to see that ever again.
Great, most points of all time, most this, most that, records coming out of his
most points of all time in the NBA. Yeah. You have to put him at number 1.
It's because now we have to think about we're probably going to have to put Michael Jordan number 2 if it comes on this list. I don't know if he's on this list. We're not putting Jordan on 2.
I don't think so.
But Wes, number 1 is reserved for the greatest guy in the sports. We got to choose. We got to do this. Knowing that Michael Jordan is on the list. If he's on the list,
I know GOAT James is a tier 1. That's for sure.
Let's put LeBron James at number 1.
GOAT James.
We put LeBron on number 1. Next up, let's go to F1. Our GOAT, Lewis Hamilton.
This guy's...
Well, I'm not a big F1 guy, though.
I think Lewis Hamilton, like, he switched to Ferrari. There's greater GOATs in F1, bro. He had a great stretch.
From what I know is that the guy, whatever, Verstappen there.
That's what I was about to say. I think Verstappen was way more dominant than Lewis Hamilton.
Well, also, when Lewis Hamilton was in his prime, from what I remember, I didn't watch much F1, but when he was in his prime, there wasn't as many great racers. Now there's Lando Norris from McLaren, there's Max Verstappen for Red Bull, there's a bunch of other guys, alongside with Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, and I don't think of Lewis Hamilton when I think GOAT of F1 at all.
Me neither.
I think there's way better F1 drivers, especially in
maybe in his prime he was really dominant, but nowadays...
yeah, like you said, nowadays there's too many stars that...
But apparently, like that sport, well, whatever, F1...
Yeah.
It's more like about like the engineering behind the car. It's not really the driver itself.
Well, it's both. I mean? It's for sure.
It's both for sure, but apparently a lot of it, I would say like maybe 70% has to do with the engineering that comes with behind the car. Because every year they're pumping out new cars for the drivers, right?
Yeah.
So it all depends on the brand that they're with, either Mercedes, Red Bull, whatever it is, McLaren. So it all comes down to that. It also comes down to the driver, but a lot of it comes with the team. You know what I mean? So can't really like say like he's the GOAT of the sport.
I don't think he is.
I'm going to slot him in at tier 5.
Yeah, tier 5 for Lewis Hamilton.
Tier 5.
Next up, let's move on to MMA. We got the Russian Khabib.
Career ended early.
Yeah, undefeated. He was really dominant.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever seemed to.
What,
even,
4 fights in the UFC? 4 or 5 fights?
No. I think his record was like 28-0.
Yeah, not in the UFC though. That was before the UFC. I think he only had 4 or 5 fights in the UFC West.
This guy actually, like, he never seemed to be losing in any of his fights. He never had a moment where he was.
But he lost a round to McGregor.
No, he didn't.
How many fights did Khabib have in the UFC? Oh, 13 fights. Yeah, you're right. A bit more.
He definitely did not ever lose a round. I think he never lost a round.
No, they're saying he lost a round to McGregor. First round of the McGregor fight.
It's like, come on,
I
bro.
don't know. Is he the only guy in UFC history to retire with a donut on his record? I think he's the only one ever to retire with a donut, 29-0. Is he GOAT tier? I don't know.
I think just because he ended his career early, we can't, because I think he was like...
Can't put him higher than Jon Jones, Wes.
Yeah, he retired way too early. Like, Jon Jones is like almost 40 right now, and he's still fighting, still winning. He's beating 23-year-olds. He beat Cyril Gane not too long ago.
Yeah.
Who knows what would happen? The question marks are up in the air for Khabib. He could have lost if he continued fighting.
Now he's just breeding a whole new generation of these Russian guys, these Dagestanis.
He retired like in his prime. Like, he was low-key still in his prime.
Yeah.
Would you put him like tier 4?
Tier 4 is fair, I agree.
Where'd we put Jon Jones?
We put him tier 3, I believe. James?
Yeah, I'd put him at what, Jon Jones?
Yeah, where do we put him?
Yeah, you guys put Jon Jones tier 2.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, so
I think we have to put him tier 3.
yeah, tier 3. If we put Jon Jones tier 3, I would have put him tier 4. Yeah, so one lower than Jon Jones, just because he ended his career early.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Khabib in tier 3.
Perfect.
Khabib in tier 3. Let's move it on to Conor McDavid.
I think this is a tier 5 automatic. He hasn't won anything, bro. To be a GOAT, to be the greatest at your sport, you have to win something.
He is the greatest at his sport, though. Not putting accolades aside, Wes. You look at how guys. You look if for those of you who don't watch hockey,
talent-wise, for sure.
put on a Conor McDavid compilation highlights right now, and don't look at how many accolades he has.
Yeah,
and tell me he's not the greatest player to ever
It's
play
the
hockey.
greatest talent for sure, but legacy-wise, there's nothing there. He hasn't won a cup. He hasn't won a gold medal. What do you win? A Four Nations, bro? It's like winning...
we have 4 nations at a World Junior
It's
Championship.
like winning a Pee-wee tournament, bro.
You're right. It's so sad to say, bro. It's so sad to say, but we got to put him at tier 5, like you said.
Yeah, Conor McDavid is a tier 5,
Man, that's
unfortunately.
So sad. Unfortunately.
But I think he still has the potential to make it up.
To a tier 3, tier 2.
If
By
he
the end of
wins-
his career.
Yeah, if he wins like at least one cup.
Yeah.
put him
One
like
cup,
tier
one
4,
Olympic gold, I would put him like tier 3, tier 2.
Yeah.
Just because of the dominance he has on the game.
And boys, the last player up on the list, who I think to be the third best soccer player of our generation, Neymar Jr.
Neymar Jr.
I mean, Michael Jordan wasn't on the list. Okay, so we have LeBron James at 1. Top.
So I think we have to put Neymar in the 5 tier also, because just like Ronaldinho, almost identical careers. The peak was scary, but so short-lived.
Sure. Neymar Jr., man. What it could have been.
Yeah.
Probably the greatest skills of all time. Him and Ronaldinho, both greatest skills of all
Yeah,
time.
just the injuries cut his career, like his prime
Went
short.
to play in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
Saudi Arabia
after all
league.
the injuries.
Yeah.
He's now he's back playing with his home team in Brazil.
Yeah.
In Brazil.
I forgot what that team name is though.
It's
It's a black and white team, right?
Santos.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
Santos. I think we have to put Neymar tier 5.
Tier 5. Start him at tier 5.
And
That's
that
it.
completes our list.
That complete our list, James.
That completes your list, boys.
Do you agree with the list for the most part?
Valid list. Let's
Thank
see
you.
what the comments have to say.
Yeah.
Guys, let us know who's the greatest athlete of all time. Let us know if you agree with our list. If you guys want sports content on a daily, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like and comment this video, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.